Hey everybody, Mike Wolford here from The Dude's Kitchen, and today we're doing the first part of our game day Super Bowl appetizers. We're going to be doing TGI Friday green bean fries. I dig these things. They're so simple to make. We're also doing a second part to this, and it's kind of like a public service announcement on how to, if you're at a bar, take care of yourself, make sure you don't get roofied. And also show you how to drink some beer. The first part we have is just eggs. It's 3 eggs. I whipped them up, just an egg wash. The second part we're going to do is just some whipping cream. I'm going to use as part of this egg wash. I need a whole heck of a lot, but enough will do. Now here's the best part right here. We're going to use some all-purpose flour. This is going to be the coating on our green bean fries. I put about that much in, however much that is. Then put some salt in here. Good amount of salt. Gonna put some pepper, and I'm actually gonna use the ground black pepper. Put in there, because I don't want to spend all day grinding that stuff up. I'm going to put a little bit of paprika in here, just kind of for color. Paprika does give us a little bit of taste, nothing crazy. But here's the best part. Cayenne pepper. Put it in there like that. We're going to put in quite a bit. We're going to mix it up. Just like that. Now we're going to start on our green beans. So I have green beans. Really super simple, guys. Green beans go down into the egg wash, and they go down into the whipped cream, and then into the flour. We're going to repeat. Green beans into the egg wash, into the whipped cream, into the flour. And our last little bit. Egg wash, whipped cream, and in. Make sure we get this all mixed up together. We got plenty of flour coating anyways, and we're good. So as we're waiting for the oil to heat up, I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. And I'm going to clean up, and I'm going to show you part 2 for our dipping sauce. Alright everybody, so we're back. Now we're going to make like a wasabi dipping sauce, and it's very similar to what you get at TGI Fridays. Super simple to make. So the first thing I did is I took some cucumbers, peeled them, and then finely chopped them and threw them into this bowl. I didn't have a whole heck of a lot. Some ranch dressing. We put some horseradish in here. Not a lot, just enough. Call it good. One thing we do need is our white vinegar. Put it in there, just like that. A little bit of cayenne. And the best part, the wasabi. And a little wasabi goes a long ways, guys. So I'm not putting a whole heck of a lot in there. So I don't want the wasabi to overpower it. I'm going to mix it all together. Spill some on the side, nothing wrong with that. Give it a little taste test. Ooh, that's good. Alright, so we're going to move over to the next part where we're going to start putting our green beans into the hot oil. Alright guys, so I already tried one, and this was the result. That actually looks pretty darn good. So, we're going to put the rest down in here, well, a couple more. Let it do its thing. And it doesn't take very long for these things to cook up. It really doesn't. Literally, all you need is just a few moments. That's like 45 seconds. We're gonna do it again. Put them down. Okay. Time to take them out. And repeat. Okay, everybody, our green beans are done. We're just gonna select one. That's a good looking green bean right there. Put it in our dip. Doesn't take very long at all. These things are amazing. Take another one. Try it in our dip. Love these things. So easy to make. They're not low carb though. So easy to make. Alright guys, really, you saw what we did. We had flour, salt, pepper, paprika, cayenne pepper. Then we had whipping cream and an egg wash, and really that was it. Not a whole heck of a lot to it. For our dip, I'll try it again. For our dip, cucumbers, finely sliced, peeled beforehand. We've got some salt in it. Got ranch dressing, horseradish, cayenne pepper, white vinegar, and wasabi. Mix them up really well. Makes for a great, great dipping sauce. Not kidding you. I cleaned up everybody, and so this part is the second part of this episode where we're going to give you kind of some tips on what not to do when you're out at a bar with your beer or any other kind of drink, but we're just going to use a beer for this. This actually comes from a true story. So Mrs. Dude and her friends were out at a bar, and I was on my way home from work, and I thought, I'm going to stop by this bar I've never been at before. I'm going to run into a friend who had just broken up with his girlfriend, so he and I were just sitting there at the bar talking, and he goes, I need to go outside and get a breath of fresh air. So I said, you know, I'm going to go with you. So I did. Went back in, finished our beers, and after that, I had another beer, and I started feeling funny. Well, Mrs. Dude knew where I was at, so I sent her a text and said, hey, I don't feel too well. Can you come get me? And sure enough, I got roofied, and the next 2 days were horrible, guys. Absolutely horrible. We've all heard stories of terrible roofie deals. So I'm going to pour this here beer in here. And really what I did is I just put a top over it, right? Just put a top over it and walked out. Well, that's no guarantee, right? So come back and voila, I'm roofied. So always bring your beer with you, whether you're going to the bathroom or going to go shoot pool, hang out with some friends, whatever. Don't ever leave it alone, guys. Seriously. So the second part to this is something that when I was a kid, I always hated. I had a friend who loved, you're sitting around at a table drinking a beer, and you take your hands off that beer, he would go, there you go. And here's the result. Piece of glass right there. And here's another piece of glass right there. Hated that. And half the time the glass would end up inside the beer. So then it's a waste because you don't know how many pieces of glass are in there. If you're around one of those people, always have your hands on your beer. Proper way to drink a beer. That's the next part. We're into beer etiquette here. And I know you guys are all going to be hanging out at your local sports bar with your friends, whatever. Just hang out with it. Treat it like your friend. Or, if you want, down it. Another proper way. So I can open it. Just like this. Hang out. The other proper way, can. Unfortunately, I don't have like a twist off can. I just have one of these. So just hang out. Alright guys, that's it. We learned how to make TGI Friday green bean fries with their wasabi sauce. Stuff's a bomb. You gotta try it. We also showed you some safety tips at a bar, and so you don't get roofied. I hope nobody ever gets roofied again. That is the worst feeling. And also showed you just how to just kind of hang out like I normally do and drink a beer. Alright guys, thanks everybody for watching. I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's. I really do. This is the first episode of our 4-part episodes on game day appetizers. We'll talk to you soon. Remember, the dude abides with TGI Friday green beans and a beer. Talk to you later.